Mike had come talked to one of my classes, and from the presentation he gave, I immediately knew that the information he was going to give would be very important.
Michael Finley visited my art class at the beginning of the semester, and when he came there, he lured me into the $500 that were going to be given out the first night. But that's not the only reason. I came because he also lured me into the information that was going to be given out.
I heard about financial literacy from two of my professors, and I guess I just decided it can't hurt to go. The most I would lose is an hour and a half of time. The most I'd get is some money. And I knew that the real world was coming up, so it'd probably be useful knowledge.
I had a class with Michael Finley, and so I wanted to support him and what he was doing, even though I didn't really know quite what it was about yet. But
saw an ad in the UNI newspaper. Just said there's this guy, he's going to talk about money, have free pizza, he's going to give away some money. So I love talking about money, I love learning about money, I love pizza.
I met Michael Finley at a UNI Veterans Association meeting my first semester here, and he invited me because he was the president. And when I got there, I was a little overwhelmed, but it kind of felt like there were all these other people in there that didn't know what they didn't know either. So
first time I came to financial literacy was a lot about the money. I was like $100 each week, you know, I could be that one winner and I'll get $100 every week. That'd be a lot of fun. And then I also knew I'd be learning about different things like buying a car and buying a house, and I had no clue about any of that. My parents hadn't helped me with anything, like making a financial plan, and so I was like, okay, I'll learn some info, make lots of money, and you know, I was one of those, I'll be rich, so.
My family is just me and my mom. We're a single parent household, and she's not very good with money, and we've been struggling paycheck to paycheck. And it's very important to know how to spend your money, who you're giving your money to, and what you should do with this.
for a lot of reasons. The first reason I came back for the second time was because there may have been a cute guy a couple rows in front of me. But I kept coming back because the information that I was applying to my life really made a huge difference in my life, and the financial freedom gave me confidence that I haven't really had before, just knowing that the blessings I have, I was able to use most effectively and be confident in what I was working for in my life. It allowed me to dream and plan and just look at life and work and career.
I felt like the information that I was getting was very helpful. I never felt like I could do financial things myself. Like, I was talking to Michael about having my taxes done, and he told me that I could do them myself, and I never really thought I could. So he kind of walked me through it. There was even a class about it, and I realized throughout the semester that I am in control of my own finances.
I came initially the first semester when I was really learning what we did in financial literacy. It was more about learning the information. After I'd come a week or two, it was learning all the stuff I didn't know that I thought I knew. Now it's more about what I can learn to help others. So I continually come back each semester to learn more about myself, learn more in-depth topics, so take what I've learned the previous semesters and really how to apply that and how I can teach other people.
After the first meeting was honestly just what else would I be doing with my time? I mean, some of my friends that didn't come back, sit at home, watch Sports Center, go to the bar. Just an hour on Monday night, I can watch Sports Center anytime. I can go to the bars open at 7:15 when the meeting's over.
I noticed from the first meeting that Mike really cared about students, and he really had a passion for what he was teaching. And again, the real world's in a year for me, so I realized I was completely financially illiterate. I didn't know anything about taxes, about credit, about buying a car, buying a house. I knew nothing, and that really scared me.
I knew that going through the club one time wouldn't be enough. Re-burning the information is always helpful. It's made me learn it at a much deeper level.
Mike's kind of famous for the fact that he gives away his money. Everybody's kind of in disbelief about that. So way back in the day when this first started, he gave away 20 bucks every meeting, and we thought that was awesome. And then he started giving away 100 bucks, and so I won $20 a handful of times. I got a couple $100 bills. One time I even took a test and got $1,000. And honestly, I could care less about Mike's money. He's got a lot of it. He gives it away. Who cares? He's probably given me, I'd say, somewhere around $1,400 of his own money, and I really don't care. Partly, one, I should just lay it out there. I'm a teacher, so obviously I value education. But 20, 30 years from now, the fact that Mike gave me $1,400 is not going to matter one bit. What's going to matter is what I learned, and whether that's from Mike himself, whether that's from a book that he directed me to, whether that's from a conversation I had with somebody at the meeting. However I learned it, what's going to matter in the future is what I learned and how I applied it.
There are people of all age ranges that come, so don't be afraid. You don't know what you don't know, and all of us are at different places in our financial career, or our financial knowledge, and I would just say, come, sit down, introduce yourself. It's a really friendly bunch. Everybody seems to be extremely friendly and willing to share their experiences to help.
I would say that they should definitely get in contact with our club because people don't know what they don't know. And I mean, you're never going to learn if you don't try.
That you really can't afford not to go. That I don't think there's many opportunities. It may be safe to say that there is never again going to be an opportunity like this. That most people in life who want to teach about finances have something in it for themselves. So really this is the time to do it before we actually have money so that we know how to handle it.
Information is very important. It has related to a lot of different aspects of life. It's information you can't really find necessarily in school classes, so it's a really great source to find the information.
Most people should know how to spend their money, how much to spend their money, and what to spend it on, and know behind the scenes of who these people are that they're giving their money to. And also, you should come because these meetings are not that long, and they will help you out so much. And the notes that you take will probably be the most beneficial notes that you will ever take in college.
Definitely go and check it out, and not only just sit there and take notes, but really act on what you're learning, because that's where the real learning happens. And as soon as you start seeing the results, you'll want to just keep coming back and keep learning more.